So I want to talk to you guys about something today. I'm going to record because I have some new people on the team, so I want to make sure they get this recording. How are you, Stacy? Good morning.
Morning, girls.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about videos, and also I wanted to ask anybody that ends up hopping on here, if you guys can put it in the chat, or if you can message me if you're not on this video, or if you are, you're comfortable speaking about it. I want to go over our fears. What is holding us back today? Because I didn't have a chance to ask everybody the next day after our new month's Zoom. So there's a few things that I want to talk about when it comes to videos, and I want you guys to understand why I like stress it and preach it all the time. And I know we get really uncomfortable with videos because some of us don't like to show our face. We're maybe not happy with ourselves, whatever it might be. There's a lot of different reasons why you might feel like, I don't feel like promoting these products on video or talking about them on video or talking about the business on video. And I want to explain to you guys what 2020 is going to be like for a business like this, okay? 2020 is a completely different year than any other year, okay? Even 2019 was kind of like minimal, like you can post, you can get away with getting leads that way, but we're like in a whole new type of online business. Like the biggest platform right now, you guys, is YouTube. Okay, that's the biggest platform where people are making a lot of money. Why? Because people love watching people's lives. They love watching videos. They love seeing what people are doing. Our kids are on YouTube all day. You know what I mean? Literally, it's such a big platform, and it's still a really good way to go if you want to try to grow and make money right online. But what are they doing? They're creating content. They're creating videos. And I'm not telling you to become a YouTuber and become a professional vlogger or anything like that. But what I am saying is that we're in an online business ourselves where if we just step out and put ourselves out there just a little bit more when it comes to videos, people are going to get to know us. They're going to find things that they like about us or our family. And that's going to connect us to more people, which will connect more people to trying what you're doing, joining your business, or seeing the products that you're using and the change that they're doing in your life. That is the most important thing about making videos, is that you want to share what the products are doing for you. You don't want to become a commercial. You don't want to be salesy. That is like played out. That's like back in the day sales, like freaking Avon and Amway. That's what they did. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to be that. We want to be just regular people, showing people regular life, regular things that are going on, but also sharing with them our journey. So creating content or creating clips or creating videos of our lives and the life-changing experience that we're going through right now. Because even if you just joined and you feel like, well, I don't really have a lot to share or a journey yet, you have a journey that you're going to go on. And even if you show people small clips of that journey, like just getting started, you're going to encourage someone else to just get started and do something different. So if you're not sharing that with people, for example, if you just got started today and I say nothing about this journey that I just started, nobody's going to know what I'm doing, right? But if I go on social media and I maybe post a quick 5-second hands-free video, or maybe I pre-record myself, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not telling you have to do lives, but what I am telling you is that video is the new century and the new way to go with marketing, okay? So it's really important that if you're wanting to do this business online and work from your phone, like we say, we have to get comfortable with the fact that we have to put our face out there a little bit more on videos. If you're not comfortable with this yet, all I'm saying is try it. And then if you realize you get no results and you don't like it, that's a whole different story. We can figure out a different strategy. Maybe you can pre-record yourself. Maybe you can edit your videos, whatever you want. For me, lives work very well because I want people to see real life and that I'm a real mom and that I have real things going on and I'm still working this business and I'm able to learn about myself, make money, and all of that. So there's a lot of ways to go about it. But I feel like some of us are kind of scared to put ourselves out there on videos for whatever reason. And I don't want you guys to not benefit from what can happen in your business with live videos, pre-recorded videos, hands-free videos daily. Like you guys are missing out on a mass amount of potentials, customers. Like I get at least 10 to 20 new potentials a day. This is new people that I've never seen on my videos. Either comment on my video, like my video, something to where it adds up to at least 20 people a day in my network. That is a lot of people. At the end of the month, imagine how many people that is. And that's a low ball number, right? That's not even a lot. But I know in like a year, I might get like 100 new leads a day from doing videos, right? So I'm not good at math, but add up 20 times 30. How much is that? Anybody good at math? I'm not. So that's a lot of people, you guys. And if you're not doing videos, let's just say you decide like, well, I don't want to, want to work my business from my phone, but I don't want to do videos at all, like not even 2 seconds. And you're just doing the regular post on story and post these little flashy stories and post your products, and that's it. You're going to get like 1 to 2 leads a week, maybe. And that means maybe four potentials, eight potentials a month. That means 1 customer a month, 2 customers a month, if that. So I'm pretty sure most of you want to bring in more than 1 or 2 customers a month, especially if you want to go diamond or above. It's going to be really impossible to do that if you're only posting on story and posting a product and nobody ever sees your face. Because at the end of the day, people are not going to join you because of these products. They're going to join you because they like something about you. I was just talking to my husband about this yesterday because he just started his own company and he was partnered with a different company. And he told me, so now he's like, I'm wanting to see if I can partner up with another guy, but this guy has no business. My husband brings in $25,000 to $30,000 a month in sales by himself in his business with the tire business that he does. So I was giving him my opinion because I know more about like the whole business side. He's just more of a hands-on, like he does the work type of guy. And I said, you just have to be very careful because you're bringing this guy $25,000 to $30,000 worth of customers, right? But I told him, but one thing you don't have to worry about is that the customers that you have, they come to my husband because they like him, right? They don't go to my husband because he sells tires. They don't go to my husband because he sells tires. They could go to Les Schwab. They can go to 5 different other trucking tire guys that are in the same area as him that are doing the same thing. My husband sells more than them because they like my husband. He's honest. He shows up every day. He is in front of their face talking to them, trying to help them. I mean, my husband's such an amazing guy for them. Like, he's there when they need him, right? He's serious. People see that he's a hard worker. That's the same thing with our business. The only difference is that we're not out there doing the labor, you guys. We're like being able to work from our phone. So are you showing up every day on video? Are people seeing that you're a hard worker and you're doing this for real? Or are people seeing that you're 1 week posting, the next week not, 1 month here, 1 month there, 1 month talking about your goals, and then the next week talking about how you hate your life? Like, this is serious stuff. We have to show people on our social media. And I'm not saying be fake or show a picture that's not real. I want you guys to show real life. But we also have to be careful about the things that we're posting online, on live, on our social media. Because if we're talking about that we make $500 a month, right? Or maybe we're like talking about how we're gonna go diamond, right? For example, and then I go post, and Facebook is annoying because they show everything that, like, for example, I love selling stuff online. I also sell like random stuff that I have around my house. I've always been like really good with like just getting rid of crap. And this last year I said I was going to become more of a minimalist, and I didn't want hella crap just to have crap. Like, I really want to have the things in my home that my family needs, right? So I started selling stuff on Facebook Market. Facebook thinks that I want the whole world to know what I'm selling. Like, no, I don't want my social media friends to know that I'm selling this toy, right? So, and this might be something small and it might make completely no sense to you guys, but looking from the outside in, okay? If Destiny says this month I'm gonna start making $2,000 a month, or this is my goal to promote to this rank, and then a day later she posts like a toy on her Facebook Market for $5, just tell me what people are thinking. They're probably thinking like, she just said that she makes $2,000 a month or works in this amazing company, but she needs $5 extra. You know what I mean? It doesn't add up. So, like, I'm trying to put this in a way where it doesn't sound rude, or like, I'm not saying you guys can't sell stuff. What I'm saying is you guys are representing a business, so you have to be very careful the things that you're also doing on your social media. And you have to put yourself, and I told my husband this too, because he likes to go to work and just throw dirty clothes on. And I said, you're going to work, you're showing up for these people that have a lot of money, right, that can pay you $3,000 for a set of truck tires, but you're showing up looking like you don't even love your life. Like, show up and be excited about what you're doing. Come to work clean. At least look like you're trying, right? Like, at least look like you at least care about yourself. And you guys, his business changed when he started to do that. And he told me, he's like, you were right. Like, now that I show up and I have clean clothes on, even though I'm gonna change tires and I'm gonna get dirty, people see me show up to my job clean, ready to go. Exactly. Yes, imagine it. And I have never even read that book, but it's just like, I try to show you guys, like, from the outside looking in, I think very differently, and I always look, and this might be a problem, and it might not, because on the cruise, Carla told me that I have a lot of judgment, and I think people are judging me when they look at me, when really they're probably not. They probably care less about my hair. They probably care less about my, right? And we probably all have a little bit of this in it. So I'm not saying that I judge every person that's saying they make money, but they're posting a $5 toy. What I'm saying is that's how people look at us sometimes, and we just have to be very careful on protecting our business and just representing it in a way where people want to be a part of it. Because if we say we're going to have all these big, amazing things happen, but we're representing that we hate our lives, you know, or we're posting our drama on Facebook, and I'm not saying any of you guys do this, I'm just speaking in general. All of you guys are amazing on social media. I see, like, you guys working really hard. But I want you guys to get comfortable with videos. And I want you guys to understand that the reason why I preach videos all the time, and I'm not going to stop preaching videos with you guys, is because this is a new way to market. And if you're not willing to put yourself out there every single day on video, then you probably should consider working this business more face-to-face, more pop-ups, parties, and stuff like that. If social media is not your thing and you don't want to do videos, then you should probably consider doing more face-to-face, because you're going to struggle in the area of running your business on social media if you are, like, completely 100% like, I don't want to do videos, I don't want to try, I get nervous, whatever it might be. I don't want people to see how I really look or whatever. You guys are missing out on your type of people. Do you guys know how many people you can inspire by getting on video? And it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter what you look like, but there's somebody that's just like you, that they're going to see you hustling every day. They're going to see you going on video, and they're going to be like, wow, this girl really does that. Like, she inspires me, you know, like, I want to do that too. I've had so many moms message me and be like, I never thought I would even message you, but the fact that you go on video every day, like, have real crap going on in the background, you know, you share real stuff, like, that makes me want to try. That makes me want to be a part of it too and see if it will work for me. So whatever might be your flaw that you feel like you don't want people to see in you, that is really something that can bring someone else into your business that feels the same way. And those are your people. Those are the people that are supposed to be a part of your team. Those are the people that are meant for you. Those are the people that God already has lined up to join your business. And you never know whose life you can change by just putting yourself out there just a little bit. I'm not saying share everything in your personal life. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just show people that you're a real person. Get on video, you guys, as much as you can with the time that you have, even if it's 5 minutes. That's all you have, 5 minutes a day, maybe 2 minutes. Like, just get on video real quick, share something about yourself, make your coffee in the background. If you guys, I was talking about that girl, Jessica, yesterday. That girl is so smart. She freaking brings in so many customers from her videos just by pretending like she's doing her makeup, which she does her makeup, or doing something random. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, look at what my son's doing. Oh my God, he's being crazy today. Oh my gosh, boys. She'll record him on live. There's like 300 people. She's interacting with them. And then she's like, hold on. Oh my God, I need my coffee. I just need my coffee already. So I'm going to go make my coffee. Come with me. She makes this coffee, and all of a sudden all kinds of girls are on there like, oh, well, what kind of coffee is that? So I just don't want you guys to miss out on the whole video thing. There was something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I wanted to talk about bringing out the thing that's holding you back. So I don't know if you guys had time to think about this, but I would love if you guys would share, put it in the chat if you're not comfortable unmuting. But what do you guys think is holding you back in this business? Like, is it maybe you want to lose weight before you go hard with it? Maybe you just don't feel like you're going to be a good leader. Maybe you just can't see yourself making more than a couple $100 like me. That was me for like a whole year. Maybe you don't see yourself promoting to diamond because your husband doesn't believe in you. Maybe you just don't see yourself. Maybe you want it, but you don't see yourself there. And there's a reason. And there's something that's holding you back that's not letting you take the steps forward. Like I've shared with you guys before. For me, it was my leadership and knowing that everybody that came into my business was going to be successful. I really put a lot of pressure on myself when it comes to the people that join me, and I take it so serious. I'm like, this has to work for them. Like, it has to work for them. And I realized that it's not up to me, it's up to them. But I had to have a system. Now that I have a system and I know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to plug them into, like kind of like my steps to get them started, I feel a lot more comfortable about having people join me, because I know this girl joined me today. I have the system ready for her, and if she doesn't do it, that's her loss, right? I offered it to her. I'm going to help her. I tell her we have this, and this. This is the support that you have. I'm here to help you. But before, I was bringing people in and I had no system. I would just bring people in and then I'd forget about them, or I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's been 3 days. What task should I give them now? Because I wasn't prepared. So now that I have a system, I'm way more confident in my leadership. So I'm able to bring more people in. So that was my thing that was holding me back for a while, that stopped me from promoting. I was scared to promote. I didn't want to promote, but I didn't feel like I had the leadership that I needed to help people grow, like I said. So if I tell someone, here, I'm going to help you make this amount of money, I really want to help them do that. So that's what was holding me back. So I just shared that. Do you guys want to share what is holding you guys back, or what you feel is holding you guys back, so we can work through this together and I can help you guys, you know, as much as possible to get over this, so that way we can move on and we can grow massive teams and we can have a lot of success in this business. If you guys are willing to share, you guys can put it in the chat. If you're watching the replay, feel free to message me, because I really want to work through this. I don't want you to join this business or be in this business for a year and then be like, man, I wish I would have started working on this like 2 years ago, like me. I wish that I would have just owned up to what was holding me back and I would have worked on it within my first year in this business. But I didn't. I waited 3 years. I don't want that to be you guys. So what do you guys think is holding you back from doing the things that will help you grow your business even more?
Fear of failing.
Okay, that's a good one. Hey, Amber.
Hi.
Okay, we'll go over that one too. Fear of failing. Mine is losing weight and being a leader. Okay, that was kind of similar to me. I remember telling Melissa, I'm like, how can I tell people to get healthy if I'm not even being healthy? Like, really, because I need to lose weight too, you know? But the biggest thing, Destiny, is bringing people on your journey. That's what people want to see. They want to be a part of the journey with you. And that's going to encourage them to do it too. Because they're going to be like, wow, this girl is really changing her life. Like, she's going to like put it out there. Like, I'm going to lose this much weight in a year. Or I'm going to do this every day to be healthier. You're going to encourage someone that feels like you to do it as well. And what about being a leader scares you? There's something specific. It's not just being a leader. Maybe you feel like, I don't really know how to lead people. I don't know what to say. Like, there's something about being a leader, more specifically, that is holding you back. And Amber, fear. So let's say that, you know, fear is holding you back, right? So you do nothing, right? But what if you do something? How are you going to know what's going to happen if you don't face your fear and do it? For me, I was scared of flying for so long by myself. I was scared to travel. I was scared to share my anxiety with people. I was scared to tell them how bad my anxiety was. And that was like a big fear, and that held me back for a long time. And when I started to share that fear, like I started to share with people, I have really bad anxiety. I'm sorry if I freak out. Like, just know, like, I'm not used to this. This is not like what makes me comfortable, but I'm doing it because I know it's going to help me change my life. And when I started to face my anxiety and tell people that I had it, and when I started to just go and do instead of think, you guys, so much changed. I realized that fear wasn't even that scary. I realized that fear was just a feeling. And like, just like anxiety, it's just a feeling. Like, the only time it can take control of me is when I give it that power to do that. So the only way to face your fear is to do the things that scare you. And if you don't do it and you just let fear take over, you're never going to know, right? So that's kind of my advice on fear. Obviously, I would encourage you to do a lot of self-development as much as you can. Make that like a top priority. Even if it's just listening to things every day that inspire you. What else? Did Destiny write anything else? We'll talk more about that, Destiny. We can get on Zoom and talk more about leadership and all of that. Does anybody else want to share? We are sharing what is holding us back, what we feel is holding us back from moving up and doing the things that we have to do.
What has been my biggest battle is time management. Trying to set in the appropriate time to do my tasks, do what I need to do, plus work, plus what else I got to do here, and there's days being an apartment manager, a wrench could be thrown in everything. And
so Sylvania, I think, because I used to be like this, I used to say time management was my problem, but really, I don't know, for you it could be different, but I have 3 kids and I have a husband, I have a lot going on as well. But what I realized is I put too much pressure on myself. And I think that's what you're doing. I think you're putting way too much pressure on yourself and you're just like, I need to do this, this, and this, and this. But I want you to realize that it's okay not to be perfect, and it's okay not to always be 100% on all the tasks or everything that you have to do, because you're doing enough and you're doing what you have time for. So I know some people will be like, well, get up earlier, stay up later. But realistically, you're probably already tired, right? You're probably like, I can't do that. Like, I'm already on edge. I'm already doing what I can. And
well, that's what I was going to get to.
Yeah, that's my experience.
What is working for me that I found is the balancing act, and it is getting up earlier for me. I'm getting on the 5:30 a.m. Zooms now.
See, for some people that works. So for you, 5:30, you can get up early, then
Right.
You're not making an excuse. You're doing it.
Right.
So you're getting it done. So for you, I don't think that's what's holding you back then, because you're doing something about it. So
No,
when we
but
talk about something,
But that's what I'm saying. It took me to figure it out. It took me to figure it out to get to this point. Which
so you
that
feel
was-
better now that you get up at 5:30 and you're getting your tasks done, and you feel like you're moving forward?
Heck yeah. I don't feel like I'm trying to catch up. I don't feel like I'm not accomplishing what I need to, and it's just a whole different ball game now.
Awesome. See, so thank you for sharing. I'm a little bit different. Like, I get up at 5:30 and I'm done by I'm done by 1:30. Like, I won't be able to go on. I'll be like, my brain will be done. So for me, it is more like I like to work hard when I do get up and get my day going. So like after I take my kids to school, I'm literally doing my business or doing tasks for my business or anything like that till 3. So that's a long period of time. Now, not everybody has that time, because some people have to go to work. Some people have other things going on throughout the day that they have to do. For me, that's like a big chunk of time that I have to invest in my business now because I don't work. So that's what works for me. So for me, getting up at 5:30 is not really something that's really necessary unless I want to make sure I'm getting to the gym, things like that. And that's the only reason why I've considered it, because I want more me time rather than just business time. But I also have between 8 and 3 where I can really go to the gym for an hour. It's not going to hurt me to do my self-development in that time or something like that. But I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. So that's what I'm saying. It works for everybody, but at least you're doing something about it. You're not just but I just want to know, what's really holding you guys back from promoting or from feeling like you're worth what this business has to offer. Not being a good enough leader for my DTs and LCs. It's a good one too. I remember feeling like that as well. Why do you feel like you need to be? Okay, I think that in general, like I was telling Sylvania, pressure, as distributors in this business, I feel like we look at a lot of other people and we think we have to be like them. And if we're not like them, then we feel like we won't be able to be like the type of leader that we need. Just by you bringing someone into this opportunity and them learning about it is already life-changing in itself. They are still going to have to make the choice, right, to work this business or to, if it's a customer, to use the products. My customers always become my friends. So I think that, Amber, when you start bringing your customers in, don't feel like you can't share real life with them, because I have customers where I'm like, oh my God, she wanted to get on a call with me about like something I straight up forgot. And I'm just honest. Like, I'll be like, hey girl, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that I forgot to call you. My kid, this happened, that happened. And, you know, I'm just being honest. I had something come up, but I cannot wait to like help you hit your goals or whatever. And just that I'm honest with them. Like, I've had a lot of my customers that are like, oh my gosh, don't even worry about it. Like, I know what it's like to have things happen. So, but this goes back to putting a lot of pressure on ourselves as helping people. We think that we have to be like on point. We have to like, you know, do everything perfectly. You don't. You just have to be Amber, the person that you are, and just be honest with people. And if, you know, you can only do so much for people. Like, if they join this business, we have all the resources, especially on this team. We have so much good training. We have power hours. We have a whole training system set up for you guys. We have giveaways, like everything you guys need to be able to go forward and do what you guys have to do in this business. So when I joined this business, I didn't have any of that. We didn't have Zooms. We didn't have anybody giving away anything for host posts. We didn't have anything like that. So it was a lot harder to feel motivated, trust me, or to feel like you're actually going to get customers. It felt a lot harder than it is now. So don't feel, like I said, don't put so much pressure on your guys' self. We have the system that our customers need. We have the system that our team needs to grow and to learn this business.
Like when you do the giveaways, I've never had the money to do the giveaways because I was always doing paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm. So what we do is, what me and Melissa normally do is we'll just do the giveaway ourselves. And you guys are just able to add your people to the giveaways. So that way, because we know we want you guys to not have to spend the money until you have the money coming in. So me and Melissa most of the time will put the money in for the team. So me and her will go half and half. Or if we're not doing one, our leaders lately, every month, they have been doing huge giveaways, like hundreds of dollars. So, and it has been amazing to see like people just receiving money, you know, just for making a post for you. So if we're not doing one, like this month we didn't put one together because this last month our top leaders are giving away money weekly. So I'm sure Stacy can plug you into that. So anytime she makes the post for you, basically you're just going to screenshot that they made the post. You're just going to give them like a coffee post or Thermify X post. They're going to post it and tag you. And then whoever comments becomes obviously people that you can talk to. And then you can put that hoster, the person that posted it, in the comments of a thread where their entry will be put into a drawing for cash.
Okay.
So it makes it easy because, like I'm saying, before we didn't have that. So if we wanted to do a giveaway or anything like that, you know, we had to pay out of our own pocket. And that's not always easy, especially in the beginning. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to stop the recording.